What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. It is Saturday, the 22nd of November, 2014. As always, first link below is going to take you to the Blogspot post. That's where you can find all of these links I'm about to give you. And what another week of madness. Start off in Ferguson. FBI sends 100 agents to Ferguson ahead of grand jury decision. I'm getting some word late night that the decision has been made, but it's not going to be released till Sunday. I can't verify that. Don't have a link on that. I'll link you to this FBI story, though. I do expect it to come out on Sunday. Where's my cursor here? I got a couple more links on Ferguson for you. Will Darren Wilson be indicted? Ferguson police officer who shot Michael Brown doesn't expect criminal charges. This November 20 from International Business Times. I got one from the Post-Dispatch. Jennings closes schools next week in expectation of grand jury decision. This posted 6 hours ago. Put a link to that. Next week they got the Thanksgiving Day holiday. What is it, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? They were off anyway, so they canceled classes basically Monday, Tuesday. One more. Congressional Black Caucus head warns of violence if grand jury fails to indict Ferguson cop. This come out on the 20th. From the Daily Caller. That's all I got for Ferguson, although there's a lot more out there. I expect to hear a lot more. We're all still waiting to hear what's going to happen. My prediction is that he will not be indicted and the chaos will ensue. We got other news going on. 4 people dead at spill at DuPont facility in Texas. This is from Fox 2 Texas. Put a link to that. We got truck explodes in Southern California wastewater plant. What's up with that? 18th of November. Secret Service arrests man with rifle in his car near the White House. This came out November 19 from ABC News. We've also got another one on the Secret Service. I did watch some of the hearings last week. Secret Service head to tell lawmakers agency has fallen short. Have they fallen short, or is there something else going on in the Secret Service? A lot of crazy stories past few years on the most elite people. That's the Secret Service, the elite of the elite. Yet they're caught having prostitution stings and caught with drugs and all this other stuff. Or is it just a cover-up? Got some Ebola news. Ebola patient Dr. Martin, I can't pronounce his last name, dies in Nebraska. That was earlier this week. I sent that out on Twitter. Intel Hub reports NYC woman drops dead in salon, bleeding from her eyes and her mouth. She was on the Ebola watch list. However, I think it came back negative. Still pretty strange. Put a link to their story. Natural News has this. 5 seniors die in Georgia Care Center after receiving flu shot, says report, November 21, 2014. And I think I had another one here on vaccines. I'll let the computer catch up. Students at local high school get sick with whooping cough despite vaccinations, administrators say. This came out November 13. Fox 13 out of Seattle. Be advised. A couple more. Brain kill. Got a couple good stories here. Marijuana kills brain cancer. New study confirms. This came out November 18. Put a link to that. And be advised. Ford recall. Ford recalls Fusions because of software problem causes key problem. If you have a Ford Fusion, you want to be aware of that. Over to financial news. How the Dow Jones Industrial did last week, or this week rather. Looks like it was up 91 points on Friday to close at 17,810. Man, we're 200 away from me doing the dance. Put a link to the market data if you care about that stuff. David Cameron warns of looming second global crash. That took place at the G20. Second global crash. Yet the Dow's at 18,000. What up with that? Investigators say they may have found up to 30,000 Lois Lerner emails. That being reported by the Washington Times. We got investigators reveal Citigroup executive, another dead banker, I guess, 42, found dead in his bathtub. Slashed his own throat ear to ear. Really? Okay. Put a link to that. Be advised, bankers dying in mass numbers over the past few years. Many Americans may forego Black Friday shopping. This being reported by Hawaii News Now on the 19th. Meanwhile, I got another one. Black Friday. Walmart workers to protest on Black Friday. That come out November 14th. Always amusing to me to watch the running of the sheeple. Anybody else find that entertaining every year? I got a couple more if the computer will catch up. Got $1 Million Baby. New parents from Canada shocked by huge U.S. hospital bill. Come out November 19th. $1 million hospital bill for having a baby. Speaking of hospital bills, I got one from the Washington Times to finish this up. Obamacare Facebook page comments mostly from small group of supporters. Yeah, government shills much. Over to New World Order and Police State News, and of course my lead story is immigration. I'm sure everybody saw Obama's speech, or at least knows the result of it. Some say it's amnesty, some say it's, people outside the White House picketing, and it's just, out down in Mexico they interrupted music awards or whatever the hell was going on Univision so the president could speak, yet it wasn't covered by the networks in America. You know, this whole thing, I'll put this link from WND. Obama could launch another civil war. This posted 2 days ago. I got another one on this, I think. Obama, the tyrant king, unleashes a dictatorial order that will now invoke open rebellion, says Senate aide, that come out November 21. I had a couple notes. I wanted to say a couple things on immigration. First of all, Obama, you are just a outright liar. Liar, talking about the border is more secure now than it's ever been. Then why do we have this immigration emergency? Let me ask you. Less people crossing the border? Again, why do we have this crisis then? He said he's done what he could to secure the border. Bull crap. Is that why the DHS is taking weapons away from Border Patrol agents? And the most ironic thing about his speech, Obama is not a citizen himself. On with the news. 5-foot-tall RoboCops start patrolling in Silicon Valley. This came out November 20 from RT. We got this. NYC officer's gun may have discharged accidentally in man's death. Let me get this straight. Accidental discharge of a New York cop's gun results in an innocent man dead? And like the police need more shootings right now. Police increasingly use observation towers to eye criminals. This came out from NBC Dallas-Fort Worth. Be advised, Nazi towers being erected. Judge releases court orders allowing CMPD's use of high-tech surveillance. I think this is out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Put a link to that. Local media, be advised if you're in the area. But that's going on all over the country, indeed all over the world. Got one here. UK, the page isn't loading. Let me read the URL. UK to stop its citizens from seeing extremist material online. Be advised, my friends in the UK, your internet may be getting ready to be censored. They don't want you to see all that anti-government rhetoric, I guess. Meanwhile, British police call on nation to save a life and surrender your knife as knife violence continues. Yes, turn in your knives. Knives are killing people. That came out November 14. Over to World War III news. We got In the Sky, the sign of a new Cold War, ? Russia, right out of Bloomberg Politics. Russia planes all over the place. Meanwhile, I got another one to back that up. International Business Times puts nuclear war. Russia shocks U.S. with tactical weapons. Pentagon retaliates. This came out November 15. All kinds of back and forth between us and Russia right now. No good. China could shut down U.S. power grid with cyber attack, says NSA chief. The chief of the NSA is warning that China may shut down America's power grid. Did anybody ever watch the trailer to the video game Homefront? Go look that up. Although I think that was North Korea EMP. Definitely maybe predictive programming. Moving on, State Department hack shuts down worldwide email system. Speaking of Russia and China, this is an article from Zero Hedge talking about how the State Department got hacked. Last time that was blamed on Russia and China hackers. We got Jerusalem. These damn pop-ups. 1 second. We had this attack in Jerusalem, leaves 3 Americans and 1 Briton dead. Put a link to this. This came out on the 18th. I did watch that live coverage the other day. Craziness going on all over the place. ISIS news. New ISIS video shows beheading of American hostage. Peter somebody. I don't believe it. It's probably all manufactured. Just my opinion, though. Iraq. Meanwhile, speaking of ISIS beheading people, Iraq intel report says U.S. planes supplying ISIL with weapons and food aid. This came out November 16. Didn't that happen like a couple weeks ago as well? Didn't we drop a shipment of guns and food to them? One more in the World War III bin. I got to catch my breath. North Korea conducts ejection test of sub-launched missile. Oh, Lil Kim, give me a break. Over to Earth changes in 2012 news now. Looks like at a 6.5 in Indonesia on the 21st. 4.2 in California on the 20th. Had a 6.7 out of New Zealand on the 16th. A 7.1 out of Indonesia on the 15th. I'll put this link from the USGS. Big quakes on the left, small quakes on the right. A lot of small quakes going on out there. I check that daily just to see what's going on. The main news this week on Earth Changes in 2012 news now, did you see what happened in Buffalo? NBC's got a write-up here, the picture of the Buffalo apocalyptic snowstorm. Can you imagine having 12 feet of snow dumped on you in just like a day or two? 12 feet of snow. Can you imagine opening your front door and it's just solid snow? I feel for these people. My heart goes out to everybody who's mixed up in this. 12 to 15 foot of snow in Buffalo, New York. Unbelievable. Just crazy weather. Oh no, this page does not exist. Let me read the URL. Several tornadoes reported in southeast It looks like. Okay, yeah, that was the tornado outbreak that happened in Florida down there. I'll find an alternative link and link you to that. Sinkhole cluster threatens Florida neighborhood. This came out on 16 November. Also had another one, I think, over in Russia. Yeah, giant 130-foot sinkhole appears near Russian mine after flooding, forcing thousands of miners to stay in their homes. They got impressive pictures on that. That come out on November 20. Put a link to it. We got some other stuff going on. Where is the... Let's see, 3 simultaneous falling stars in different directions, November 17. I'm not sure where that happened at. They got a video on it. I don't see the location. Had meteor, UFO, or flash over Russia may have earthly origin. Did you see the explosion over Russia? Pitch black night, middle of the night, somebody driving down the road, all you can see is other headlights. All of a sudden, it lights up so bright, it looks like sunrise. If you haven't seen that video, NBC News has a link to it. That was impressive, whatever that was. That wasn't just an explosion somewhere. That looked like, it looks like sunlight. Only way I explain it. I got another dead link here. Looks like, let me read the URL. TEPCO unable to halt tainted water flowing into tunnels at Fukushima. I'll find another link you to that. Got another one on Fukushima from E&E News. Massive radiation spike at Fukushima. 40,000% increase below ground between units 1 and 2 this month. This came out on November 14. Over to strange and bizarre news. Police say drunken bicyclist arrested at Taco Bell drive-thru after tussle with cops. Where'd this happen? Somewhere down in Florida. Put a link to that. You can't drive your bike through the drive-thru guy. Examiner.com has shoplifter hiding liquor in vagina. Just an old trick. November 10. I am just speechless. Strange and bizarre news indeed. 91-year-old Polish woman awakens in funeral home after 11 hours. She's not dead. What am I doing in this bag? He wasn't making a noise. Man engulfed in flames outside Arizona restaurant was calm, witnesses say. Right, 14 November. Meanwhile, police sexually assaulted and set on fire in the park. Where'd this come out of? Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. What the hell? Fresno State students sexually assault sheep, police say. That came out November 14. Let's see. Window washer survives fall onto moving car in San Francisco. Not a good time for window washers. We just have a thing last week in New York. Meanwhile, we got another one from the Mail Online. Hamburgers were invented by Kim Jong II in 2009. Bizarre lifestyle of North Korean woman convinced that burgers are a local treat and Lady Gaga is a man. I might agree with you on the second one. For all other news, please check my favorite videos. I have favorited lots of videos over the past week. Thank you to everybody who puts out content. Much appreciated. At least pull it up, scan over the titles, see if there's anything you don't know about. Got some shout-outs this week. Shout-out to the NFL football player who quit football to become a farmer. Right on. I'm a farmer. Put a link to that link. Awesome story. Watch skateboarding legend Tony Hawk ride the world's first working hoverboard. Shout out to the first working hoverboard. That came out from Yahoo News on the 17th. They got a video on that. And 21 photos guaranteed to make you laugh every time. Everybody's always pushing me to give more positive news. Here you go. Pull this link up. Check these photos out. You want to smile? I guarantee you at least one of these will put a smile on your face. I saw it on Facebook. Wanted to share that. That's all I got for this week, guys. If you like the report, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you think it sucked, it's the worst of YouTube, you never want to see again, just please rate it. Helps it move around. I appreciate it. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus for live show alerts, breaking news alerts, new upload alerts. Always posted over there as soon as they're up. What's to come of Ferguson? You know what? By the time I post this video, we might already know. If not, we should know, within the next couple days. Do you think the chaos is going to ensue? I'm sitting here in the middle of it. I have no idea. I'm not really too worried about it. I live in a dangerous city. Dangerous stuff happens all the time. Just yesterday, there was a multiple shooting, like 5-6 people shot in North St. Louis. The fire battalion chief actually ordered firefighters to put on bulletproof vests who were heading into the area. So it's always kind of crazy around here. So Ferguson is going to be like more of a nationwide thing, though. There's protests planned all over the place. So we'll see how it all works out. Everybody, please take care, stay safe. If I don't see you again this week, have a great Thanksgiving. My friends out there who do the Thanksgiving thing. And I will see you on the next one.